Here we're going to take a look at how to add a news item to the news page on the website. I'm on the Danish homepage. I'm going to go to the news page. And this shows me on the left side our news items with large photos and text and læsmir that goes to the actual post. And on the right hand side we have a sidebar with the latest 10 posts showing here with small thumbnails and just the title. I think the easiest way to add a new news item is to make a copy of an existing item that has a similar format and similar tags as the one that you're going to be adding. I'm going to choose one that's an image post like this one. If we look at it, it's a photo, title, text, and social media buttons on the actual post. If I wanted to add a post with a video, I might choose to copy a post like this one, which if we look at the actual post is a video, title, text, some other photos here. In this instance, we're going to add an image post like this one. Make sure that when you go to copy it, you're not copying the actual news page here. This is saying to copy the news page into a new draft. That's not what we want to do. We want to make sure we go to the actual post here. And where it says Rediger Inlæg, we copy that to a new draft. So here we have the copy of that post, and that we can tell by this number 2 in the permalink. First, we're going to change the title. And we're going to put the same thing here in the permalink so that we don't get confused about where we are. We're going to update the draft. And now we can come down here and we can update our text. I'm going to do it over here from the text window so that I'm sure I'm getting the right area here. We've already prepared the text that we want. I'm going to copy it and paste it. You can also put it in here if you want. Sometimes the format gets changed depending on what kind of text you're importing. It imports with different tags and things like that on it, so it's good to have very clean text, and the way to put that in is here. I'm going to save that draft again. And I got to come down and look at the settings on the side here. Like I said, we were choosing an image post, and that's still chosen here. If we wanted to add a video, we could choose video instead, and it would upload a video to the top there. But we want to do an image. We're going to make sure that these category tags are still what we want. Nyheder has to be checked or it won't show up in the news page. And in this case, it's also a corporate documentary. We leave those as they are. Coming down, we're going to remove these tags here, and we're going to put in a DSB tag. It comes up with this Danish thing here. These we don't really use on the site. They're just a way of categorizing things on the administration side. Here in the Udseende, these are the settings that I was talking about that we don't have to do anything to, and we don't have to worry that it's going to come up in a different format. These are already set because we chose to copy that post. Here we have the image that's shown at both the top of the post and also in that little sidebar, those little thumbnails. So we want to take away that one and choose a new one. And either we have chosen one already to upload to the media library, or we can here upload a file from our computer from a folder that we've already prepared. I'm going to choose this one. We can choose a title for it here if we want to. That's what shows up as a hover on the arrowhead. It doesn't really matter here. Choose that. We're also going to take a quick look at the SEO. Again, the title is coming from here, but our focus word here might be DSB. We don't have to work. We don't have to work too hard with the SEO here in the description. That's coming directly from our text right here, unless you'd like to update that to something else. I'm going to save the draft, and now I'm going to preview it. So that looks pretty good. We have our image here, title, make sure our tags are right, our text, we've got our social media links that are there automatically. We don't see it here in the latest posts sidebar yet because we haven't published it. As soon as we publish this, then it will come up here. So if we're happy with the post as it is, and we've checked it for mistakes, we can go ahead and publish it. And now if we look at the page, we'll see our post, and we'll also see it listed in the latest posts on the sidebar, as well as in the footer, in the latest 4 posts that are listed there on certain pages. Now that we've published it, we can go ahead and make an English duplicate of it if we need that. And again, it's the same as the film pages. We're not looking for a translation, we're looking for a duplicate. We go ahead and duplicate that. That's after we're sure that it's published, everything's correct. Once it does that, you see we're still on the Danish page. To edit the English page, click on the pencil icon. And the first thing we do is click on Translate Independently. That means we can translate this page without these changes reflecting back onto that Danish post. So again, we're going to update the title, update the permalink, update the text, to type, we check again the format here, which is image. It was actually on other down here, so make sure it's on image. And here under news, corporate documentary, just like before. Here we'll put in a DSB tag. Choose that one. The layout stays the same, just like before. And this featured image stays the same. This SEO should now be in English. As soon as we update the text, this will also be in English. And we want to go ahead and update that. So here is our updated post. And you can see that this text here has also been updated to reflect whatever the text is here. We can go ahead and view. Here we are on the English site. This is in the news, and we can check. This is now at the top of our news feed here, as well as on our recent posts. And we have our thumbnail, and we have our large image there, and all the social links as they should be. So pretty straightforward. We can now double check to make sure that our Danish post is still in Danish, even after having made this English duplicate of it. So we can go over to the Danish site, and we see that we have everything as it should be here, including this permalink here, which is where that shows up, DSP New Hello. All right, that's all there is to it. If you have any questions, please give me a call. I'm always here to answer your questions.